So the camera ended up cutting off, but I found my banana chips I was looking for the other day. I was looking high and low. So hopefully that indicates that I'm gonna find my other little piece today that I'm looking for. I don't know, but I'm gonna look. But yeah. Other thing I want to talk about is how I want to make sure y'all can hear me. But the other thing I was thinking about was how I was thinking that I need to pay my water bill today. But thinking about how accountability is so necessary on so many levels, small, large, whatever, local, national, international, all that. But people get so mad when somebody's holding them accountable. And that's what confuses me, because I be like, okay, well, if that person ain't got to be held accountable, or this organization doesn't have to be held accountable, then I damn sure don't. People do not like accountability, and yeah, and basically then that pans out too. They don't like doing what's just and what's right. And see, this is my thing. I don't never know whether have that person been treated unfairly and unjustly. Is that why they're acting like that or doing that, or did they just concoct this themselves? Because there is just some diabolical people out here that really just come up with some kind of calculating plan to. Oh, I found my piece. Ha! I knew it was somewhere. Here it is. Found it. That's what I said. It indicates that I'm gonna find my stuff. So, with that said, I'm getting ready to definitely pump it up, and I'm gonna get it cleaned off and stuff like that. But, yeah, it's just something that I want to do. And I literally got 2 of them. I just don't know where the other one is right now. But as long as I found one, that's just kind of good enough for me. I'm gonna get it pumped up and cleaned up. But yeah, people don't want to. So y'all will hear this noise in the background. But people don't want to be held accountable and stuff for their actions, and it leads to somebody else just not getting treated fairly. And I came out here today. Today is a good day because the wind is not blowing as hard as it's been. It's been up to 18, 19, all that, and today it's like 4 or 5 miles per hour. It's been 18 and 19 miles per hour lately, but now it's not so much. So I'm trying to take advantage of that. So yeah, but yeah, I don't like that. I don't like the people not wanting to be held accountable. And me personally, I don't be caring if it's a year or 2 years or whatever. You're gonna be held accountable. Even with the girl who pressed false charges on me and stuff like that, I forgive, but that doesn't mean that justice have been served regarding, because again, this girl got with dude that, was the father of the so-called dad of my boys, and then you started coming at me because of him. And I've had that happen before where a female would come at me, not because I did anything directly to her, but because she was with him and he boosted her up. And see, it's not good for him to be boosting people and giving them that ammunition to come at me or whatever. I never give nobody no ammunition to come at somebody in a negative way. Now, if that person came at somebody on my behalf in a negative way, they did that on their own. I've never go ahead, go at them. Like, my boys and so-called dad have literally told me to cuss somebody out on his behalf. That's why I know, because he felt some type of way. That's how I know. I didn't know that he was going to do it to me, but that's how I know it's a very high potential that he stirred somebody to come for me. And I'm just like, don't do that. And then he'll deny it. Ain't nobody come for you. And this, I said, no, you did come for me. And for him, he held accountable as well. But the fact that you can be ignorant and nobody did nothing to you, and then it's just the fact that operates in his bloodline because his so-called aunt, which would be my kid's so-called great aunt, she did the same thing. She will stir people to come for me. Either they have heard something that I did, but they wasn't there to witness it, and I didn't do it directly to them. If I did do it, I didn't do it directly to them, and they will just stir people to just rally up against me. And that's definitely an evil, diabolical type of spirit. I'm going to open up the top of this thing. Yeah. Gonna be some noise in the background. Trying to really get this stuff done before the so-called neighbor pull up, but at this point I'm closed off in here, so I'm too much stuff or whatever, but I just will still have to be kind of quiet because they can still hear. I'm not in something where you can't hear what's going on. You can't see, but you can definitely still hear. So anyway, that's what I'm on right now. But yeah, stuff like that though. And I definitely want justice served. I want this stuff to stop going on, stop being treated in ways like that, because it's just folks ain't nasty. Like, people want reason to be nasty. So anyway, letting some sun in here. Ooh, almost busted my tail. But letting some sun in because I see the sun peeking and poking a little bit, and actually it's prompting me to want to open that thing back up. But I think I'm gonna get too comfortable, and then by the time I see to close it, it's just gonna be a little too late as far as me not wanting nobody in my room. But let me get it popping so I can start to get it up. I did open one up to get a little more sun in here. Cause the things that I bought from Amazon or whatever, I want to use it. I didn't buy this stuff to not use it during this lifetime. Hopefully it remains good enough for my kids to even use on down the line. And I deem the stuff that I buy, holy or for holy use. I ain't use nothing for unrighteous and unholy use. And I do want to say yet, and I ain't trying to, because I just say, hey, I'm Christian and I ain't doing all that stuff or whatever. I got the right intentions behind whatever I get. I just like to be private, to myself, discreet, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, let me get these things together. Still peeking and creeping and stuff. When this person comes home, I don't like the fact that I'm living this close to somebody anyway, to where I gotta feel like that. I feel like you're a danger or a potential threat, if not worse, I got time for that. It just feels amazing to try to get it blown up while they are not here, so I can make all the noise I want. So yeah, that's the background noise. That's me blowing it up. And that's outside, and I gotta keep on looking out just in case they pulling up. But it ain't gonna take this long to pump up anyway. This is my little jacuzzi I've been using. That was the piece I had connected. Yeah, it's a little dirty, but I will clean it off. And like I said, the sun was trying to poke and peep, so I was like, yeah. God is the reason that my gazebo is even still standing. Let it be done according to His will. Hopefully it continues to stand for the remainder of the summer. If I can get a good year out of it, I'll be good. But if I can get longer, excellent. If I can get a year and some change, I'll recommend it. But, if anything was to happen, I do have some extra pieces that I got from them from when my other one was messing up and I had to keep getting parts. So, if I don't get to clean it off today, I'll clean it off tomorrow, because tomorrow is like it's gonna rain on Thursday. I'll clean it off. Shoot, I can clean it off on a rainy day. It doesn't bother me, because that's especially when people not outside and not trying to be bothered to keep their blinds closed and stuff like that. So that I really take advantage of. You see how fast it's blowing up? That's the jet pack right there, and that's how you change the temperature gauge. I just want to find a way to get it hotter than what it gets. And I know I can use some water heating elements, but I haven't done that yet, as of yet. But, yeah. So, this thing's been down for a good month or so. I haven't used it. And usually I use this thing like every 2 or 3 days, and definitely every week. So, this has been the longest. I'm getting excited seeing it pump up. So yeah, I gotta kind of maneuver it because that's the jet pack and this is heavy. I'm gonna just fit it up a little bit. Then I'll be able to see how much I'm going to, how much space I'm gonna have in here, because this is where my table is. And I can move this bench that I'm sitting on, but how much space I'm gonna have in here to put it in here, along with the table and chair. So yeah, that's what I'm on. See, the inside is not dirty, because it's just been closed up now. There's some dirty water trying to leak into there, but the inside's not dirty. It's still pumping up. It only takes about 5 minutes or so. Just kind of help it out, spread it out a little bit. And like I said, I'm just cleaning off these sides. Use my wipes and stuff and my rag. Clean that off. I was waiting on a cover, an actual like tarp cover for it to come. Like this one. But I can use part of this because it's so big. I bought the size so darn big. So it'll work to cover up. It'll work to cover up all of that. And again, just hopefully the wind doesn't blow so hard and blow stuff down or whatever, but that's the only way my thing gets unconcealed. So yeah, you see, it's almost up. That's that. This is that. This is where it all goes down, like they be saying. Me getting my chill on, my relax on, since I haven't been able to go anywhere. And that's pretty much it. And so yeah, I'm gonna let it pump up as much as possible so that way I can see how much room I got to work with. And that's that on that. It's almost done. Let's sit y'all back down for a minute. The fact that it's still pumping up after about what? I got it in September, October, November, December, January, February, March. About 6 months later. I'm happy. I'm ecstatic. And you can pump it up too if it needs it while it's water in it. So that's a good thing. So that's the thing that runs the jets as well as pumps it up. It's got its own self-pumping mechanism in it. So yeah, it comes with a hose too that helps to pump it up. I can't believe I found it today. I was looking for it. I got another one, and I really need to find that one too, so that way I can have both of them. Okay, I feel so accomplished because I got it all the way pumped up. I gotta clean it off. Don't mind the dirt. It just had leaves and sand and stuff on it. So now, yeah, that's my little bench where I got my little stuff at for right now. Okay, so I got it up. Didn't have to worry about the noise factor because, yeah, somebody's not at home right now. I'm trying to get my stuff so I can go ahead and see. I do all my work and stuff or whatever I need to do while I'm out here. I can pay whatever bills. I can check emails, of course, and stuff like that. So that's what I'm on right now. I'm getting ready to go ahead and pay pay my water bill real quick. Because I did see I snoozed it like 2 weeks ago, and then I seen it pop back up. And yeah, I've been trying to do a paper trail with UPS for when my stuff is like I haven't received anything, a certain package or whatever, and I report it, and that be that. They keep claiming that it's my delivery area is not accessible. For one, everything doesn't fit in the mailbox. If it doesn't fit in the mailbox, then I would assume that y'all policy would be to put it on the porch. Somebody have plenty of times put packages on the porch that was too big to go in the mailbox. Some have left my package exactly by the mailbox, which was idiotic. Leave it close to the street. Um, but I was home, so I was able to get it. And that's what I'm saying. Most of the time, I'm tracking my stuff, so I'm able to get it. Able to get it right then and there, but sometimes I might be asleep or I might be in the bathroom or anything. And it's like, thank God my sons are here and active and able to go run out and get something for me. But who knows when or if that'll change. I hope it doesn't, but at the same time, I know they got another parent, and again, I don't understand quite why he got my daughter removed out of here, but then that makes me feel like, oh, it's only a matter of time before he try to get my son removed out of here, but he hasn't, and let's hope that, he leave that alone. And a long time ago, he told me, pretty much don't worry about him and just go ahead and take care of my, he said, go take care of your kids. And he was talking about his son too. I'm like, what? I'm like, what? But, there's been some wild times. But, move the bench over so that way can have some space for when so yeah, so I can see. Anyway, so I can have some space for how I'm gonna keep it, how I'm gonna house it. Cause yeah, I still don't know yet how see, I got it standing up now. I'm gonna figure it out, but I still don't know yet how I'm going to keep it over these next 2 or 3 days or whatever before, I could have cleaned it out and filled it up and all that good stuff today, but to go ahead and start getting it warmed up, but I'll figure it out. Yeah.
Got it.
Then
but first you'll have to unlock your device.
And then I'm cut that grass some more this week, which is tomorrow. I told my sons we're gonna get up. One of my sons is already ready. I'm like, I don't want to do it. Boy, it's only one day out of a week. Then I'm asking you to get up early and do something. Yeah, they definitely don't know how good they got it, and I know I sound like the older folks. They don't know how good they got it when it comes to that. It's like, you got to do some kind of physical labor around this whole, not this whole, but yeah, this holy ground, this holy place. Yeah, just because I don't want y'all to end up, you want what's best for your kids. I don't want them to ended up happening to them prematurely and just at all, you know what I'm saying? You wish nothing would ever happen to your kids. But, I imagine my daughter is dealing with, so I'm trying to beam in. But I imagine she's dealing with whatever she's dealing with, Hopefully it's not too much strain or anything on her, but and she know I would be right there I would try to protect her from even going through the stuff, but I'm not gonna necessarily, you get in something and you old enough to know and make some decisions, I'm not gonna necessarily try to, I would try to get you out of it if I can, but I'm gonna teach you how not to get in it to begin with as best as I can, and I'm gonna leave it at that. But yeah, I'm gonna turn this, I got the heat on too, I'm gonna turn it back off because the sun trying to poke out or whatever, but I feel like it's gonna go back down tonight, so I might as well leave it on so we don't be waking up freezing tomorrow. Even when I stick my feet out of the cover and the heat is on, my feet was still cold this morning, so I'm like, it gotta be some kind of chilly. But that's mainly all I got to talk about is just like the accountability aspect and stuff like that. Like, people don't want to be held accountable. People just don't want to do what they're supposed to do. And yeah, I'm not gonna sit out here for too long. I know that person's gonna pull up real soon, so I'm about to try to go on in anyway and just tie up my loose ends.